Hi Leo, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of May 2025. Hope my Leos are doing well out there. Oh, I really hope they're doing well out there. I feel like there's some kind of there may be some kind of situation where you felt someone was deceitful and their actions caused you to feel like your hands were tied or like you couldn't do anything about it. And this may be someone that you over romanticized or that you visioned a happy life with them, or fantasized, and you may have felt let down by them or backstabbed, or just like they were being deceitful. This may have been someone that you had who lives at a distance, where you had travel plans with. What's going on for Leo? So in May, Leo, you have been getting back into your body, like spending time with yourself and stepping up the self-care. You'll be getting more grounded, it seems. And you may have been detoxing in some way, or you may have been detoxing yourself physically in terms of your health and what you're consuming. You may have also been detoxing people out of your life, like getting rid of negative influences and taking care of business. And you may have been resting more and observing more than doing. And finding your equilibrium and emotional contentment. Focusing on that, or finding ways to be at peace with your emotions and to understand them. So you may have been doing some form of therapy work that involves looking at or processing your own emotions in some way. You may have been listening to videos on YouTube about that, or it feels like self-therapy. So good for you, Leo. And in your contemplations, they may have also have you looking at, there's somewhere you want to travel. I feel like you want to travel towards someone, and you may be looking at plans for that. And you may have wanted to offer something or communicate. And this may be someone who you haven't spoken to in a long time, or someone who you stopped communicating with. And that may have felt very sad or depressing or cold. It may have upset you or angered you at the time as well. And this, maybe this is something that you've been in deep contemplation over, and in fact this may be why you've spent time working on yourself and working on your emotions and contemplating life and all that is, and relationships and all the things that go with that, and your faith and your faith in other people and your faith in yourself and self-sufficiency. Wow, you've been going through it and going deep, Leo. Yeah, you've been literally been pointing the direction of flow, of looking for answers, or when you've come to seek the source of how things have turned out the way they are, you are pointing the arrow back at yourself, it seems, to in order to gain clarity and to grow. That's beautiful, Leo. Like self accountability is very strong. You're being accountable for yourself and your actions, and but also being clear about your place and the importance of your truth, and honoring your own truth, honoring who you are. That's beautiful, Leo. Wow. So yeah, been doing healing work around honoring yourself, and I feel like, oh wow, huh. Wow, the work that you do on yourself in May could be also to do with fear of abandonment, but the work that you do around that on for yourself, it upgrades you in a huge part in your inner strength. It matures you. You've got the Emperor and the Empress here. That's incredible. So it not only does it mature you, it brings in to your life, if it hasn't already, your counterpart, the person who matches you in this new energy that you're in. It's like you're aligned perfectly with your divine counterpart. Leo, that's awesome. And that's like, that could be someone you're with already. It may be that you're just balancing things out, or it could be someone that you are looking to who's at a distance, someone that you want to travel towards, someone that you may have not been in communication with. And it may be someone that's had you in your feels in terms of a fear of abandonment, and that may be something that you've been really looking at and worked through in your downtime, in your alone time, in your meditations, and you may fear getting your heart broken. and that may be in your head, and that might be what's holding you back, and that may be the thing that you need to do healing around or over, or that may be something this other person feels. They may fear being heartbroken, and they may need extra reassurance from you. Wow, lovers, yeah, this is beautiful, deep soulmate connection, where I feel that possibly due to childhood wounds or fear of abandonment, that maybe one or maybe even both of you are too much in your heads or overthinking about getting hurt, even though energetically you both have matured and found alignment and peace within yourselves and within your own lives. There's like head games going on, like restrictions in your head because of possibly due to past woundings, or maybe the history that you have with this person is turbulent. But there's the Lovers here, so I feel like if both of you can get over your fear of abandonment, you both love each other. The love is there. It's very, very strong. So a big decision in love. And the Tower. So it may be that you both need to communicate clearly what your needs are and what a clear, solid, new foundation would look like. Sun, so Tower, it could be a Scorpio, Sun could be a Leo, could be another Leo, or a Scorpio, or a Gemini, or a Taurus. Well, there's all the Swords, Wands, Cups, Pentacles. There's all the different elements are on the deck here, so could be any star sign, sun sign you could be dealing with. So, wow, this person wants to invest in long-term emotional stability and a happy life. Or you do, or both of you do. I feel like you are both on the same page with long-term desires. It may just be that you haven't talked about it, and that conversation needs to happen. It needs to come out of fear or being stuck in your head to actually happening. And I feel like in May there is an opportunity for that to actually happen, and it may be contemplation around finance that's been the biggest challenge, but there is an opportunity for a new start, a redo, or it might be a new start with a new person. That might be what's coming in for you, Leo. So take it as it resonates, whether it's someone new or someone old that's new. People change, things change. So see what that brings for you. And this is the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. So see where you're at, and then see where you're at. Life is tough, but so are you, Leo. So true, so true, so true. You are awesome, Leo. And I love how you showed up at the center of your own read. So I feel like May, you are even more so in your power, in your lion power, aligned with yourself and in your joy, and using humor to keep things vibing high. And then for your person, or the person you're connecting with, let's see what's going on for them. The person that Leo's connecting with, please. That's good. That one. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. So it may be that this person also is having to overcome their own fears, maybe fears of abandonment as well, in order to connect with you or match you. But this card is like white and red, and it made me think of that, the whole red thread movement of like the idea that there's a soulmate that you're connected to in this lifetime for your whole duration of being in the body that you're in, and that soulmate has a red thread through the ether that is connected to you, and that never disappears. Even if you're not in touch with them, it's always there. There's a beautiful Japanese anime that has that. If I can remember what it's called, or if I can figure it out, I'll write it in the comments. Ooh, wow. I was going to pull a connecting card and they've just gone, so I'm going to do that again. That's the connecting card for Leo and the soulmate that they are. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint you can on it. One or both of you may be an artist of some description, or you may enjoy expressing yourself through paint, or you may be painting your house or a house. And you may be rewriting your own story for success. So set yourself up for success. That's really cool. And you may be writing your story with this person in it. And that might be what you're painting a new picture for. And this is the Sacred Power cards. Animal Kingdom. This came out for another sign. So I feel like you are embracing yourself, and there's no line on that picture, but there's a great big bear. So you might be giving and receiving a lot of bear hugs in May, and you may be embracing your animalistic nature and spending time in nature and trusting your gut instincts. You might be driven to doing things, and you might find yourself ravenously hungry as well at some point, and need to explore what trace elements in your diet are needed at this time, and maybe a trace element that that you need. You can do like hair analysis things that tell you what minerals are strong and which ones are needing support, and that could be helpful for you. And of course, connecting with the animal kingdom in any way, stroke or pet a cat or a dog, or go to the wildlife sanctuary and check out the animals there. Birds of prey may be significant for you. Wolf, deer, bear, eagle, and owl are on these on this card. And there's also a moon that's just over half full, so that might be a significant time in the month where something shifts and this happens or comes together. But let me know in the comments, and please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and have a wonderful month of May, Leo. Mwah.